Hey Capricorn, welcome to your quick read. Interested in a personal. My email is located on my TikTok and YouTube bio. We're going to get straight into what's coming in for you. Remember to place yourself where you fit, okay? You have engagement ring here, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union completion. But the energy I'm picking up on Capricorn, whether this is pertaining to you or about someone else pertaining to you, there is someone here holding themselves back like in a way due to like emotions or feelings how somebody perceives love, and I'm getting like the energy is somebody could be looking at a long-term commitment, whether marriage or love in general, in a way of more of a logical standpoint rather than rather than an emotional standpoint. It's like somebody in a way is self-sabotaging a situation and kind of holding themselves back from their true happiness or from the true joy that they could experience pertaining to what marriage could bring or what love could bring. For a period of time now, Capricorn, a lot of things about love have been coming out for you. And I've also received like a few comments. Because I get like the last message from your last read was about somebody not wanting to fully commit, or somebody, yeah, basically somebody not wanting to fully commit themselves. And I had a comment that said, commit to what? Slavery? And I responded, whatever you want it to be. Reality is, everybody is valid in their own emotions to feel how they want to feel. But the reality is, it's time to start looking at facts rather than looking at the facts of what life has been for a lot of our ancestors growing up, or how society has been for a long time. A lot of us who are here today are meant to implement change, are meant to bring about change. And whatever way that is, it's going to be different for everybody. But I get that there are just some people who are just not ready to wake up and understand the truth behind this. Some people are just more comfortable with allowing themselves to know or to live a life that has been being lived for years because they feel like the work is too much to put into, or it's easier for them and more convenient for them to look at life how a lot of people before us has looked at life. And if you think about it, Capricorn, if we really go back into the history of our ancestors and the commitments they have built upon and how their love life really truly looked behind closed doors in private, not in front of people and in public, you'll realize it never really worked for them either. Those men, those women were miserable, and it's not all of them, but it's majority of them were. There are an exception to every rule, and there are some people, very few, but like 5 to 1% maybe, that was happily engaged, married, in a long-term commitment, and happy with their partner behind closed doors and in public. But the majority of the rest of those relationships put together was going through hell and misery. Okay, so here's the thing: with there always being an exception to the rule, if you are truly somebody who is okay with living your life with multiple partners, be that. But as I've always told y'all, make sure that your partner or partners that you choose are that as well. Make sure y'all are on the same page when it comes to foundational values and how you really see things. And you know what that means for you, Capricorn? That means you have to be honest with these people. You gotta let them know what it is with you and what it ain't with you. And if they just so happen that what your vision is, what your truth is not for them, that's okay. Let them go and have what is for them. But sneaking around and creeping off and playing with people's emotions, not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just confirming it ain't it. That should not be the case. And maybe you don't necessarily, this doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're lying to people, Capricorn, but it could just mean that you're not telling people the whole truth of how you really feel, and you're being advised to do that. Speak on that. Don't hold up somebody else's time by misleading them or leading them on into thinking that things with you two could be way more and could be what they want and require out of you, and you know you're not willing to give it, if yet to them or at all to anyone. Okay, so that's what y'all are being advised to do here. It's just keep it honest, keep it funky with people. Like either they with it or they not. But there are people out here who will be with it. You just have to expand your horizon and go find those people or let them find you. Whatever the case may be. I don't indulge in having to go out and find or chase anything. I more so say let it come to you. But just make sure you're putting yourself out there in a healthy way so that these opportunities for people can find you. What's for chemicals? Yeah, it's like there's somebody here being okay with getting what they want, or getting their needs met and fulfilled by any means necessary. It's like somebody's not willing to really give their all, but if somebody is going to allow them to have what they want, they're going to take it. They're going to show up for it. And it's this harmony, though. It's bringing disharmony and separation because it's more so like somebody here wants to have some sort of control over the dynamic rather than actually being equal. Like instead of having equal give and take here, somebody wants to control the narrative. It's like somebody wants whatever they want by any means necessary, and they're going to do whatever they need to do or say whatever they need to say to get it, whether this is you or somebody pertaining to you, Capricorn. But in order to make something work out for somebody, or in order to make a situation work for them, they're willing to say or do whatever they want to do to get what they want out of it. And if I'm getting the energy, if you'll have me, I will be there. I will show up. I will come. I'm also hearing time waster though. Somebody is wasting time by doing this when all you gotta do is speak your truth and live in your truth and stand in that regardless of how somebody else may feel, because their truth is not yours, your truth is not theirs, and they may not understand your vision and you may not understand theirs, and that's okay. But honesty is where that gray area is going to be cleared up in this dynamic, and there will be more respect given than if someone is just holding back their truth and not saying anything at all and misusing and misguiding and misleading somebody, okay? It's like somebody is giving like the bare minimum, but they're giving the bare minimum to a situation because they really are focused on something that they see for themselves or something that they want to go their way. This is what they're working on. It's like if they could add on somebody to help them work towards their goals and visions, this is what somebody is willing to do. They're willing to take what they're given. They're willing to take what they're given as long as it's working towards their goal and their vision. Yeah, somebody is, what's the devil? Somebody here has, somebody here is just more logic based than act. There's literally no emotions out here on the board. Somebody is just logic based and they want things to work how they want things to work. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have been unhappy with the way a situation ended in the past. So this is giving me the energy of it. Somebody is jaded here when it comes to love. It's like they had a partner that they really could have worked on something with or could have had some type of stability with, but after that ended, after that came to an end, it's like somebody put their emotions at rest here. They was just like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. Like my focus is not even on love or truly building with somebody here, but it's more so about getting what I want out of the process. So instead of somebody choosing to heal, somebody chose to just go about a situation in a more toxic, negative outlook or perspective because they're still hurt and jaded about something that did not go on or last from the past. I hope this helped you, Capricorn. Interested in a read, you know where to find me. Wishing you the best on your journey. Until next time, bye, Capricorn.